Hey guys, it's Sarah. Today's video is going to be an empties video. I feel like it is about time to do an empties. I haven't done an empties since December and they're one of my favorite videos to film. I just haven't had enough products collected in my empties bin to warrant a video until now. And I think the reason for that is because in December I had a ton of empties just because I was trying to work through a lot of products before I moved, and I did successfully. And so since then I haven't had a lot of like mostly empty products hanging around, and so I think that's why I haven't had one in a while. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. I have a lot of makeup, a lot of skincare, some hair care, and then some kind of random miscellaneous products as well. I always like to start with the makeup and the beauty products though, so let's just get on into it. One makeup product I used up is this First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. I cut it open like I almost always do. I had just the mini size of this. This is like the 0.75 ounce one that I think is $14. This is a really nice primer. It's very hydrating. It's a little bit glowy. When you look up close, you can actually see some slight glowy particles. I wouldn't even go so far as to say shimmery, but kind of. It is so windy. I cannot believe how windy it is. It's very sunny, but very windy. I did really enjoy this, very nice. The only thing is, I feel like there are plenty of really nice hydrating primers at the drugstore. I really like the Covergirl Vitalist Go Glow lotion stuff that's in my project pan right now. That one I feel like does the same thing as this, if not maybe even is a little bit more glowy than this. So I just don't think I would repurchase this, but it's nice. I just feel like there are so many products like that at the drugstore that it doesn't seem necessary to repurchase it. I also finished a lip product, which this hardly ever happens, but this is the Beauty Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Glacé. This was part of their little birthday gift in 2018, I think. And so it's just a mini crayon, but I'm still proud of myself for finishing it because we all know it takes a long time to use up lip products. So I'm kind of glad this is done. I don't know if the Bite lip formula is really for me. I feel like they're almost too soft and creamy to the point where they're kind of messy. And part of that could be that this shade and the other shade that came in their birthday set, Chai, are both kind of deep shades, at least on me. It's funny because this, if you look at it, it just looks like a nude mauve in the packaging, but the color itself on me, like a full-on opaque layer of this color, almost looks vampy on me. It's kind of a dark pinky brown lip on me. And so it's just, I feel like I'm learning that I just don't love these medium to dark, like pinky brown lip colors on myself. I feel like they almost age me a little bit. Maybe not the most flattering on me. So all that to say, I don't think I'd repurchase this shade again. I really did like wearing this though as a blotted lip, like kind of shearing it out. I feel like it looked a lot better on me that way. I know they've reformulated these lip crayons anyway, so my review probably doesn't even really matter. The new formula may be completely different, but I know they still have this shade. So if I were to buy another Bite lip product, I'd probably go for a much lighter color just because of the super soft formula, and I just wasn't a huge fan of that shade. But I guess I liked it enough to actually use it up. So another makeup product I finished, this is the E.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. So this is just like a white translucent setting powder. I can't find this online anymore. I think that now it's just been replaced by their Smooth and Set Under Eye Powder, which I've also used up one of those. I feel like they're pretty much the same product. They're both translucent under eye setting powders. I really like using a loose powder on my under eyes and really all over my face. I've just been really into loose setting powders. The thing is, I have the E.l.f. HD like face powder in the shade Soft Luminance, and that one I've been using to set my under eyes and my face. And so I don't really feel like I need like a dedicated under eye setting powder anymore. As long as I have a loose face setting powder that I like, I feel like it works fine on my under eyes. So I don't think I'd repurchase that, but it is a really, really nice setting powder, very lightweight. The thing about loose powders, I feel like they just look so much more perfected, and you can do like a much lighter layer of it than a pressed powder, I feel like. It's just easier to get like an even application, I think. I think that's why I like them so much, but I did really enjoy that. I think it's a good product, but I don't even think you can get this exact one anymore. Also from E.l.f., this is a bronzer that was in their Natural Glow face palette. I really like that face palette and I really liked this bronzer. This might have been my favorite bronzer in my collection. I'm kind of sad that it's gone now. I still have both of the blushes in that palette. I also used up the highlighter, but right now it has another blush like repressed into it. So I can't really show you that one as an empty, but I did finish that one as well, for the record. Very proud of that, quite an accomplishment. You know what would be great? I wish that e.l.f. would sell these individually, because with all their face palettes, they easily pop out. Like I didn't depot this properly. I just popped it straight out of the palette. I would love to just buy a single of this bronzer and be able to put it back in that palette. But I don't think they have that option. So I feel like I have a lot of good ideas to offer e.l.f. if they ever wanted to collab. But anyway, that e.l.f. Natural Glow Face Palette I highly recommend for fair skin tones. It's just really nice, really foolproof. This bronzer was great because it wasn't overly orange, not too dark, just, I don't know, just a really great color for my skin tone, and just really easy to blend too. I felt like it was just the easiest bronzer to use in my collection. So sad to say goodbye to that one. Another makeup product I finished was this CoverGirl Lashblast Volume Mascara. This is like such an old school drugstore mascara. I really enjoyed it. I did. I think this is probably my favorite of all the CoverGirl mascaras that I've tried. I've tried this one, the Exhibitionist, and the Supersizer. And I liked all three. The first two that I tried, they were good, but they just weren't great, you know? This one I did really like. I really like these rubber bristle brushes. It's my favorite type of brush for a mascara. This one is kind of like a thick wand with very short spiky bristles. I kind of just prefer either the Flower Lash Warrior or the e.l.f. Keep Your Curl Mascara. Both of those have rubber bristle brushes as well, but those are curved and have slightly longer bristles, so I feel like they just like get in there a little bit better. So I just enjoy applying those a little bit more than this one. I felt like this one I had to build. It took a little bit longer to build this one, I think is what I'm trying to say. So I would recommend it. I think it's great. I would definitely repurchase it if it was ever like on a really good sale, but it's probably not going to become like my holy grail mascara. My current favorite is the e.l.f. Keep Your Curl. That one is incredible. It's $5 if you like a spiky rubber bristle brush. That one is incredible. It's the one I'm wearing today, actually. Okay, I think that's all the makeup. Then I have another lip product. This is the Crazy Rumors Pumpkin Spice Lip Balm. I used to really like these Crazy Rumors lip balms, and then I felt like they kind of stopped doing anything for my lips, so I don't think I'd repurchase. They make a lot of really fun flavors, and they are vegan, so if you are into that and you just want like a fun lip balm, maybe for like a kid, they'd be fun in like a kid's Easter basket, or, I mean, Easter's already probably passed by the time this video goes up, but like, I think they'd be fun for kids, but for me, I just don't feel like they do enough in the way of hydrating my lips. I really started to notice that when my lips got super dry this winter. I felt like I would just reapply these all day long and they would do nothing. So maybe if you don't suffer from super dry lips, they'd be fine. It's just like an average lip balm, but they're just not really cutting it for me anymore. Skincare product I used up. This is the Derma E Radiance Toner with glycolic acid and rooibos. I'm not sure though of the percentage of glycolic acid in here. I do wish they would say that, but I wasn't able to find that online either, I don't think. So I don't know how much you're actually getting, but I felt like this did do more for me than the Pixi Glow Tonic. That's also a glycolic acid liquid toner, and that one, the Pixi one, I felt like made my skin look amazing for like 2 weeks, and then it did nothing after that, you know, like my skin just went back to the way it was before. So that one I wasn't a huge fan of. This one I felt like did a little bit more than that, and it had a more like prolonged effect, I guess, than that one. Also, I think this is a better value. You get 6 fluid ounces in here, so great value there. The only thing is, the reason why I wouldn't repurchase this is because it has fragrance in it, and they don't even disclose what those fragrances are. It just says natural fragrance oils, which is a real bummer because this would be a great product for me if it was fragrance free. I'm just trying to really steer clear of fragrance in skincare now because I've noticed a huge positive change in my skin ever since I started phasing it out of my routine. But if you don't care about fragrance and you're just looking for a solid like drugstore AHA toner, it might be a good one to check out. This is another skincare product. I think these two are the last skincare products I had with fragrance, and I finally finished them. Now I think I have all fragrance free, so that's exciting. But this was sent to me. This is the Fleur and Bee Eyes Baby Anti-Aging Eye Cream. Really nice eye cream. I did enjoy it. It's kind of thick, and I felt like it was very nourishing, very hydrating. Did it completely get rid of my fine lines? No, I wish. I don't really think any eye cream is gonna do that, unfortunately. But I did feel like it, you know, did something. The only issue, again, is that it has fragrance. This actually had a very strong lavender fragrance, and if you look at the ingredients, it has lavender oil. which lavender aromatherapy wise, it obviously has like a calming effect for a lot of people when you breathe it in, but that doesn't mean it's going to have a calming effect on your skin. I feel like a lot of people in skincare companies think that lavender is going to be like a very soothing, calming ingredient, but it can actually be very irritating. I did feel like this sometimes, not every time, but sometimes I did feel like it stung my skin under my eyes a little bit. So I would not repurchase this, but once again, if you don't care about fragrance, could be a good one to check out. I really like this brand and like what they stand for. I like their packaging. I like that they're not crazy expensive. So I would really like to see them come out with some fragrance-free products in the future. But their first round of products, they were just kind of loaded with fragrance. The only one that wasn't, I think, was their face cream, like the Creme de la Creme face cream. That one I actually really liked, and I don't think it had any fragrance in it. A skincare product that I love and have repurchased multiple times is the Paula's Choice Clear Anti-Redness Exfoliating Solution. This has 2% salicylic acid, so it's a BHA liquid exfoliant. This is one of those skincare products that absolutely makes a noticeable difference in my skin. I feel like it helps to just even out texture. It helps keep my acne away. I feel like I haven't really had any bad acne breakouts really ever since I've been using my current skincare routine, but I do feel like these BHA exfoliants from Paula's Choice really make a huge contribution to that. So I already placed another order with them, but this time I wanted to try their original BHA liquid because that's like the cult favorite one, and I just kind of wanted to see what the difference was because they both have 2% salicylic acid, but that's the one in like the gray bottle and it's just not part of their clear line. So I kind of just wanted to see if it was any different, if it was better. So far, I feel like I still like this one a little bit better. The BHA in the gray bottle that I'm using now is almost a little bit more hydrating than this. Like it just feels like there's something hydrating in there. But other than that, I do feel like I noticed maybe a slightly bigger difference with this one. So I probably would go back to this one in the future. Paula's Choice is amazing. I love their brand. I love that they're all fragrance free. I used to like exclusively use Paula's Choice products, and I don't really feel like it's necessary anymore just because I've found some like drugstore products that are also really good. So it just doesn't feel necessary to spend the money on them except for their exfoliants. So another skincare product, I fell in love with this and I've already repurchased it. This is the Krave Beet Shield. This is an SPF 50 face sunscreen. This is by far the best face sunscreen I have found. It's $20, so it's not the cheapest, but it's also not terribly expensive. And it comes out just like this sort of fluid almost, blends into the skin super quickly. It doesn't look oily or greasy. It doesn't leave like a sticky film or anything like a lot of sunscreens do. It doesn't interfere with makeup. I could just go on all day about this, but it is my new favorite. I have already repurchased 2 of them. I just wish that they would have sales more often. I know they're kind of a smaller company, so I get it. I understand why they probably don't, but if they ever do have a sale, I'm on their mailing list, so I will find out about it if they ever do. But if they ever do, I'm gonna stock up on like 5 of these because it's just such a good sunscreen. All right, moving on to some hair products. So this is a conditioner I finished up. This is the Pacifica Rose Water Sleek and Shiny Conditioner. I am not the best person to be reviewing a conditioner because I feel like they're all the same to me. They're all the same. I don't notice the difference between this brand or any other brand I've tried. They're all the same. Is that weird? I feel like other people have strong opinions on hair products like this, and I'm just like, I don't know, it did its job, it smelled good. This actually did smell really good. If you like a very fresh, natural, like rosy scent that's not too strong, wow, that smells good. I would love to eat this scent if I could. Yeah, I don't know if I'd repurchase because I'm one of those people that I like to try something new every time, and I'll pretty much just buy whatever seems like a good deal, you know? But this was nice. I think I got it at Target. It was good. Another product that I absolutely fell in love with, this is the Zion Health Deep Cleansing Scalp and Hair Scrub. They did send this to me in PR. They sent me a few of these, so I have a couple more. But if I run out of those, I will absolutely buy this with my own money. This is incredible. Okay, first of all, the scent. Let's just get the scent out of the way. This is the coconut vanilla. Wow, that smells good. Actually, this was included in my most recent favorites video, so it is for sure a favorite. I had never tried a hair scrub before. I'd been curious to try one, but I just never really thought they would do anything. They all just seemed kind of like unnecessary products to me, but I have always had kind of a annoying scalp. I definitely have kind of an oily scalp. It gets irritated and itchy really easily. I do get dandruff sometimes, and this product I really feel like has just balanced it out. It's very soothing. It just feels really nice to use, especially when my scalp is feeling kind of irritated. I just use it in place of shampoo, maybe like 2 days a week, I would say. And it does kind of suds up, so I feel like it acts as a shampoo in addition to being a scrub. So I like that I don't have to use shampoo and then this. It doesn't feel abrasive at all. It rinses out really clean. And yeah, I just love it. I feel like this is something that I'm probably always gonna have in my shower from now on. So we're down to kind of the random miscellaneous products. I don't know, do you guys like when I share these kinds of things? I feel like they might be a little random to some people. Some people are probably only here for the beauty stuff, but I feel like it can be a nice way to share about some other products, some other cruelty-free brands, things that I don't normally talk about on my channel, but holy cow, look at all these toothpastes. These are all from Tom's. I most often buy Tom's just because they're accessible to me. They're always available at my grocery store, and they're usually a little less expensive than some of the other cruelty-free toothpastes. But I have 4 different ones here. I have the Enamel Strength, the Wicked Fresh, the Whole Care, and the Luminous White. I don't really prefer any one of these over the others. I feel like they all are pretty similar. I like them all. I would repurchase any of them next time one of them is on sale. Right now I'm using the Hello brand. I think it's called the Naturally Whitening toothpaste or something, and it's in like a white and green bottle. That one I think I like even better than Tom's, and that one they sell at Kroger too, so I might stick to that one from now on, but that one's really good too. If you're looking for like a good tasting cruelty-free toothpaste, I definitely recommend Hello. Those taste way better than a lot of other cruelty-free toothpaste. I don't mind the way the Tom's taste, but I know some people don't like it. I also finished some vitamins. These are from the Deva brand. I buy a lot of vitamins from this brand. Obviously, disclaimer, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a doctor. You should definitely consult a medical professional before you take any vitamins or supplements, but just wanted to share this. These are vegan omega-3 little capsules or soft gels, I guess they would call them. This, I make sure to get the DHA and EPA one just because from the research I've done, I think that's the one that's like more beneficial or like easily absorbable compared to the ALA. So that's why I get this one. But I really liked these. They were very easy to swallow. They weren't annoying. I also take their multivitamins. I repurchased an omega-3 from this brand, but this time I got the liquid that you kind of just drop into your mouth. But that one, it tastes, it's like an algae and lemon flavor. Like it's supposed to be lemon flavored, but it tastes strongly of algae also because it is like an algae based supplement since it doesn't contain fish oil. So I may go for this one just because it doesn't taste quite as weird, but now that I've gotten used to the other one, I don't really mind it. So anyway, that's a long story. You probably don't even care. Finally, this is also kind of random. It's a cleaning product. I feel like a lot of people might need this kind of product though. This is the Ecos Pet Stain and Odor Remover. So Ecos is a cruelty-free brand. I get this on Chewy, which is where I buy like all my pet stuff. And it's like $4 or $5 on there. This is really good. It really does lift up any stains. Definitely recommend that if you're looking for a cruelty-free or kind of more like simple natural brand for a pet stain remover. So anyway, let me know if you like when I include those kind of random miscellaneous products or if you just prefer that I leave them out. I don't know. I never know if you guys want to see those or not, but anyway, so that is my long, I just had a coughing fit, not because I'm sick, but because I think I just choked on some saliva. You know when that happens. So that is it for my long overdue empties video. So glad to finally have been able to film one of these again because they are my favorite videos ever. I used to film them every single month, and that honestly sounds kind of silly to me now because I don't think I go through enough stuff anymore, which is good. I feel like I'm just at a place where I'm not going through products nearly as quickly as I used to. I'm not creating as much waste, so it's a good thing in my book. But pretty much just whenever my bin gets full is when I film them now. So definitely make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd love to see you again very soon, so make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, and I will talk to you very soon in the next video. Bye.